You recognize the brake drum? I'm back! Rumble, rumble, coming! Hold on, a little New Holland. I wish I had a New Holland tractor. Anyhow, I'm back. Changing the brake hoses on the Torohome. You got to take off the ball joint nut, which I don't have the proper 13/16, so I use a crappy made in China vice grips. Anyways, it worked. So. This brake hose is blocked. Oil comes to the metal fitting. I got the old one on the bottom, the new one on top, and doesn't come out the bleeder. And I put a new wheel cylinder on. I had to slot that bolt to be able to thread it on. It's behind the knuckle. Anyhow, I'm going to take this brake hose off and put a brand new one on from Good Brakes. Nick in Holland, Michigan. Got to unscrew that. I got my brake hoses. Listen to the traffic going by.
Speculation is driven by formula, right? Anybody who was in it in the last time and has gone out there and campaigned over 2010, like my old boss, Mitt Romney, for example.
Chinese tie wraps.
That candidate may look like potentially again be looking at 2012.
Got
and
Chuck.
then there are all the folks that are on the conservative side of things.
I know. I should have a truck with a bunch of racks and shelves and drawers and brand new brake hoses. Custom made for my application, cheaper than you could buy them from China at the Flap, friendly local auto parts. 1966 Olds Tornado, drum, from Good Brakes. Brand new hose, June 10, 2010. And for some reason, one is a lot longer or shorter than the other. Interesting, huh? Yep, same at that end. Forget this one, that's the back one. And one's 3 or 4 inches shorter. Guess we'll figure it out soon enough. So, oh yeah, here's the brake line. I'm going to try blow through it and see if it's blocked. Ready? Yuck, blocked. Try this one. Yep. Internally blocked, so later on I'll fricassee it and slice it open. Wonder if the other one's shorter. I wonder, do. Well, maybe. Maybe, baby. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if she's shorter. Alright, so my front hose is on. It's actually an inch too short, like I mentioned earlier, but it'll do. And I've moved my whole piece of cardboard over around the back. Sierra Classic. I better wrap you up, Muggs. You're going to be cold.
48 hours of email and packages headed out of the country.
And I've taken apart the back. Don't lose that little gizmo that makes the inverted flares. I've taken apart the back, and they don't look that bad. And they're rusty, but they're not rotted. I can still see some of the factory finish. Anyhow, so I took a piece of raw tubing, and I did my best to bend it up to replicate the factory. I'm just going to finish off this bend. I had to put the flare in it, and I'll tweak it a little bit once I get it in place. Interesting, huh? Make your own brake lines. Oh, it's chilly. I bet you it's below freezing. Or not far away. Approved. Province of British Columbia. Compressed gas system approved by the Fire Marshal. X546, 1972. Whew! Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Get to work. Lots of springs. I thought you'd want to see how I bend these things up. It's pretty difficult, let me tell you. Turn that down a bit. I got my 2 brake lines. I should twist tie it together, but I'm friggin' freezing here. So I just put a vice grip on the fitting, and I just crank on it until it kind of sort of resembles It's hard to get these factory bends in. Companies like Inline Tube or whatever use jigs that they make from a factory line, which is what I have in my hand. It's pretty close. I'll tweak it once I get it on. I gotta turn that one a little bit. The right angle of the dangle. It's not an exact match, but I'm also struggling here in the cold. There. Crank it over a little bit. Hope you're being able to see, unlike yesterday when I was making that video and the torch was just out of sight and I tried to edit it, but the camera didn't cooperate. Yeah, it's pretty close. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty close for an amateur. Alright, I put it on now. Alright, it's 6 o'clock and the brake line is installed, except you can't see it. I'll get my little flashlight out, my mag light incandescent. I should have made that an inch longer. It's a tight squeeze. And that side's installed over there.
I don't know about you, but I get sick and tired of hearing about
pretty close,
the power of the purse.
but I'm done for today.
Change,
I'll change that one tomorrow, or
power of the personal.
it's rusted really bad.
Many forms, from sending fancy notes
I'll change that one tomorrow
writing heartfelt
when it's not so cold, or the next day if it rains tomorrow. Whoa, what a mess these guys left behind. I was going to get some topsoil, but I can't afford it. Got other expenses, so the next people that buy this place can fill in the holes and level it a little bit better than I'm going to do. Alright, into the basement. Sun's gone down. Get the water hooked up.